During our stay in Buffalo, Wyoming, we set aside one day with a simple plan: take a drive. We'd heard Highway 16 was one of Wyoming's most scenic roads, but we didn't realize just how much beauty we would find beyond every bend. So today we're bringing you along for a relaxed ride through mountains, canyons, small towns, and some incredible Wyoming scenery.
No itinerary to follow, no rush to get anywhere, just a full day on the road and a chance to enjoy this journey.
We had already spent a few days enjoying Buffalo, but one of the best things about staying somewhere new is discovering what's beyond the town itself.
Sometimes the most memorable places aren't the ones you planned to visit. They're the ones you find by simply taking the next road.
Before we get started, this is a little extra from our time in Buffalo, Wyoming. If you've been following along with us, consider this a bonus ride through some beautiful Wyoming scenery. And if you're new here, welcome! We spent several days exploring Buffalo, and we'll link that episode below so you can see what brought us here and how we spent our time in town.
Today's route's taking us west on Highway 16 through the Bighorn Mountains. Then we'll turn south to head to Thermopolis and the famous Wind River Canyon before we head back to Buffalo on Highway 26 and Interstate 25.
So grab a seat and some popcorn and let's get out on the road. As Buffalo disappeared in the rearview mirror, the landscape began changing almost immediately. Rolling hills gave way to taller trees, cooler temperatures, and the first signs that we were climbing into the Bighorn Mountains.
Well, it didn't take long to understand why Highway 16 is considered one of Wyoming's great scenic drives. Every few miles seem to give us another reason to slow down or to pull over and take pictures.
Cloud Peak Skyway Scenic Byway. Very chilly up here. 45 degrees and about 9,000 feet elevation. It's chilly.
The bright blue sky, the clouds, the mountains covered with snow, and the changing light made every viewpoint feel different.
From mountain overlooks to quiet lakes, Highway 16 continued giving us reasons to stop. We weren't trying to hurry through the mountains.
We were just enjoying the moments along the way.
Some stops are famous. Others are simply places that catch your attention. That's one of the things we love about traveling this way. Sometimes the unexpected stops become the ones you remember most.
Leaving the tree-covered mountains behind, the road began dropping down into Ten Sleep Canyon. The scenery changed again, with towering canyon walls replacing the forests and mountain lakes. We just got through driving Ten Sleep Canyon, of all places, Wyoming.
We started in Buffalo on Highway 16 and we're headed towards Warden, but Ten Sleep is almost at the end here, and it's just a magnificent canyon to drive through.
I'm getting some definite Utah red rock vibes coming through there. We're on our way on a loop drive today. Get out of that campground.
Lots of camping in through here in the Bighorn National Forest. You got to check it out.
All right, let's get going again.
Ten Sleep, Wyoming, Highway 16. Old Westfield, for sure. After leaving Ten Sleep Canyon, we continued toward Worland before turning south on Highway 20. We thought Highway 16 would be the highlight of the day, but Wyoming wasn't finished surprising us yet.
Thermopolis is a town famous for its hot springs. Now you might think after driving all this way that we'd finally be ready to soak in some hot springs.
We have a confession. After all these years of traveling, we've never actually been in a hot spring. And today wasn't going to be the day either.
Those are weird. That's a lot of years of runoff, I guess, of the minerals.
We did, however, stop long enough to take a look around and appreciate a little bit of what makes Thermopolis such a unique place. Just outside of Thermopolis, we made another stop at a place with a unique name and an interesting story. Wedding of the Waters marks the point where two waterways come together before continuing their journey through Wyoming. Highway 20 followed the Wind River through one of the most impressive stretches of road we had driven all day. We started this morning thinking we were just going for a simple drive, and it turned into one of our favorite days in Wyoming. Well, you can tell by the look of my hair, we've been through Wind River Canyon. I've had the window open most of the day trying to get these epic shots for you. They're just, what a beautiful place.
Never knew Wyoming had such amazing rock formations and canyons, red rock, old rock, new rock, classic rock. It's amazing. And the cool thing is, like where we are right now, there's tons of turnouts, so you can pull over and, one, give yourself a rest from the windy road, but two, actually park and get out and take some really good pictures and see the area without risking your life on the roads.
We are on Highway 20 from Worland to Shoshone, and we're just getting closer to Shoshone now, but that canyon was stunning. The water along the way, I mean, it's just, you feel like you're in a movie scene or something like that. You know, you drone folks will have fun with that area for sure. Yeah. Just stunning. But definitely a must-see again. Some great campgrounds right down by the river that you can fish all along here. And
lots of good fly fishing through here.
A lot of river rafting and things like that through here. So onward we go. Let's see what else we can find.
Like a bathroom?
Maybe so. Once we left the canyon, the landscape opened up again. The mountains slowly gave way to wide open Wyoming plains as we made our way toward Casper and eventually back north toward Buffalo.
Of course, every road trip has those practical moments too, like a quick fuel stop and a chance to stretch our legs. And then we're back in the van, hitting the road again. Drive so bad.
As the sun started to set, Wyoming gave us one more memorable scene. The sky changed and lightning flashed in the distance, and we finished the day exactly where we started, back in Buffalo.
Well, this drive, we didn't check off a whole bunch of destinations from the list. We simply spent a day following Wyoming's roads. And sometimes, those are the days you remember most.
Because the adventure isn't always about where you're going. Sometimes it's about noticing what's along the way.
I've climbed the mountains in Montana, danced in the lights of New Orleans. Portland ran away with me, and San Francisco stayed with me.
And remember, any day in the van is a good day.
Fell in love in Minnesota and fell apart south of Salt Lake.